Good morning, it's day 2 of our holiday, well day 4 in actual fact, but day 2 of going out and doing things. It's Tuesday the 24th of October 2017 and it started off a very horrible rainy day and it's now a very bright sunny day. It's about half 10, 11 o'clock and we are now going to head off to Loch Ness, to the Loch Ness Exhibition, and hopefully the boat rides are going. I need to take my young lady on the boat ride. She's never been on the boat ride and she's not too good with water, so I'm hoping that this will sort of install a bit of confidence. So join us along the way. Well, we've just arrived at the Loch Ness Exhibition. Paid our price and we shall be going in shortly. Unfortunately, the boat ride is the boat cruise is all fully booked today and tomorrow, which is a bit of a pain because we've travelled something like 70 miles and it's we can't get on it. But not to worry, not to worry. We shall enjoy the exhibition. Come and join us.
A 70-million-year-old plesiosaur, a favourite Loch Ness monster. But are we really in Jurassic Park? Why did the plesiosaurs die out? Change forces evolution. Well, Scotland has changed a great deal in 500 million years, since its beginnings far to the south of the equator, when the world was very different. Continental drift crushed Scotland into Europe, in a collision that folded and thrust up the Caledonian mountain chain on a Himalayan scale. Crumbling into today's highland scenery, these mountains have witnessed evolution since Devonian times, when the Great Glen fractured across the highlands, and the only vertebrates were primitive fish. These mountains, drifting 6,000 miles northwards at the speed of your growing fingernail, entered humid equatorial latitudes, bringing moist-skinned amphibians crawling into the great carboniferous swamps that gave us our coal. Amphibians are still freshwater animals, but some evolved into reptiles. With no need to lay eggs in water, they grew dominant, as Scotland was squeezed into the dry centre of the supercontinent Pangaea. It was crossing the equator when our mountains saw the rise of dinosaurs. That's when the plesiosaurs swam here, in warm, shallow seas. But the Jurassic world fragmented, and by the end of the Cretaceous, 65 million years ago, slid towards catastrophe for the reptiles. Ever northward, the continents crept into cooler latitudes, favouring warm-blooded mammals. Finally, the great land masses clustered around the North Pole, blocking the ocean circulation. Now snow could settle, reflecting away the sun's heat. The ice ages set the stage for the rise of man. The Great Glen, a fault torn across the mountains so long ago, was scarred by glaciers. So Loch Ness is no Jurassic Lost World. Its creatures are a legacy of the ice. The ice retreated up the glen 12,000 years ago. There could be no Loch Ness monsters before the pack ice cleared from Scotland's frozen coastline. The ice burden had depressed the land until melting glaciers raised the sea level, not enough to flood into the loch. There were no marine algae in the lake mud. Since then, the land relieved of its burden has risen 16 metres. But the loch still owes its fish populations to the sea. Some, like the salmon and eels.
Well, we've had a look round and yeah, for what you pay, it's interesting. You learn a few things. Is a Loch Ness monster real? Ooh. After listening to what I've just listened to, I don't know. I think a lot is a figment of our own imaginations. But who knows, it could be there, I guess. Could be there. Tried to book the cruise, the river cruise, and unfortunately from necessities, which is attached to the actual exhibition, they're booked solid for not only for today but for tomorrow as well, which is a real shame. But I've been told that you can get the Jacobite cruise about 5 miles down the road. So we're gonna have a bite to eat, and then we're gonna travel on down and see if we can get on a cruise. We just stopped just to try and get some video of the loch. Unfortunately, traffic noise and trying to find somewhere low enough is proving a bit difficult, but try to get a little bit of a shot. If not, I'll try something a bit further down. But weather's come over a bit overcast now, so I'm off again. I'm umming again. So tell me off. Every time I leave a comment. Tell me off. Well, I've found a spot that's clear. I've got a lovely view of the loch. Unfortunately, the traffic is free flowing. So here comes a nice big HGV. But I've got a nice view of the loch. So I haven't seen any notices about camping, whether you can or not. I've heard rumour tell that you're not allowed to park anywhere near the loch, but I haven't seen anything to say you can or you can't. So I'm going to have a look about, because there's a notice just down the way. But chilly, but really nice. Lovely views, as is all of Scotland.